Let me ask you, why do we keep getting distracted? Why is it so hard to stick to what we say we are going to do? And how do we actually find focus? If you don't plan your time, trust me, someone else will plan it for you. I've been reading this book by Neil called Indistractable: How to Control Your Attention and Choose Your Life. And it's packed with great tips on this. One of the biggest game changers he talks about is time boxing. It's a super effective way to manage your time and attention. Basically, time boxing means deciding exactly what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. Simple, right? So here is the good point. You can't really call something a distraction unless you know what it is distracting you from. If you have no plan for your day, anything can become a distraction. You're just floating through your day, not really knowing where your focus should be. And here is the thing about to-do lists. They are just a list of things you want to get done. They don't really help you figure out when and how you will actually do those tasks. Instead, the best way to measure productivity is asking yourself one simple question. Did I do what I said I was going to do for as long I said I would? Now, there are a few common reasons why people either don't start time boxing or stop doing it after a while. So let's go through them quickly. First, whataboutism. This is when people come up with all sorts of excuses for why time management techniques won't work for them. I get it. It's easy to do. But instead of dismissing the idea, why not try time boxing just for a small portion of your day? For example, ask yourself, how would I ideally spend my weekend afternoon? Then use that small window to live out your values, whether it's self-care, connecting with people, or even getting work done. Second, time boxing isn't set in stone. Some people think that once you set up your time box schedule, it's like a drill sergeant barking orders. But it's totally flexible. Just because you schedule something today doesn't mean it's written in stone forever. You can change it the next day to fit your needs. I used to train in the gym in the morning, but I then tried working out in the evenings, and it worked way better for me. Psychological reactance. Ever feel like you just want to rebel against the schedule? That is called psychological reactance. It's when we feel our freedom is being threatened, even if we are the ones making the schedule. But remember, it's your schedule and you have full control over it. For example, when it comes to exercise, I don't say I must go to the gym every day at this time. I leave myself options. Maybe I will just go for a run, do some push-ups, or just take a walk. The key is having a plan, but allowing yourself some flexibility. You can use a simple tool like Google Calendar or even just a pen and paper to set up your time boxes. Try it out and see what works for you. And remember, it's all about doing what you said you were going to do. Little by little, you will see the results.